Howdy y'all, it's me, Elixir Quiver, back for another episode. If you had seen the last one, you would notice that it was all over the place. And well, this episode, it's also all over the place. But we had learned lots from this episode and the last episode, and we'll be using that to make the future ones even better and more enjoyable. I do hope today that you will be able to sit down and enjoy this one nonetheless, because today is a good day to play Minecraft. Doing more work and getting emeralds for that diamond pick, and you see them? A patrol just got on me, and I have a bow with no arrows. And worse, I am not comfortable with the idea of a raid starting. But let's do it. Maybe we'll get lucky and get a Totem of Undying. But let's get armed first. Let's do this. Where are they? Did they despawn? No, they did not. Okay, let's sleep real quick. Don't feel like doing a raid in the dark with zombies. Alright, we're good. I think everybody in the village is secure. A little side note, however, village of maybe 20 villagers is now did my golem just clean their clocks? It would appear that we are not going to be doing a raid. The golem could take care of them. Okay, that is not... There's a villager in there, by the way. Alright. So, the pillager raid is now over. We don't even get the ominous banner because our golem here took care of them while we were sleeping. But anyway, I had removed all of the beds and the workstations to try and coax a couple of villagers down in that house over there to make the farmers. And in doing so, all the other villagers just wandered away and apparently are all gone except for those three, the one in there, the one in here, and the one... Uh-oh. Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh no. I left the door open to the toolsmith. The patrol killed him. We no longer have our toolsmith. Oh, no, 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 no. We do have this guy still, right, in here. He's mad at me. I accidentally punched him, apparently. I don't know. But I guess we're gonna have to... No, I can't. I can't.
Huh?
I locked him. I need to get a villager, because all of my villagers that have survived are locked in their trades. We can't change them into a toolsmith and get our diamond pick. This is just a super quick time-lapse of me trying to make an improv breeder. They changed the mechanics in 1.14, so you no longer can make one with 6 doors and 3 villagers. Instead, you have to use workstations and do it like this. And it quickly went wrong. That hole I just jumped through, I didn't plug it all the way. Some of the villagers got out through it, and once I got them contained, then they would sleep in the bed, and then they would spawn on the bed and not in the breeder, and then just walk off and escape again. It was a huge mess, and I eventually got one of them to breed and make a baby villager, and I contained him, and I ended up not even recording all of this, actually. I must have hit the record button on accident right about now. I just cannot win with these new villager houses being so beautiful and complex. It was so easy to keep certain villagers contained in a house in the old 1.13 style houses. I wager that a zombie spawned up there, fell on this, came here, and ate the villager. Because this door was open right here. My librarian's gone. And it looks like we're gonna have to build another stinking breeder after I just pulled that one down to make that guy in there. I'm not making that again. We're going to go right here. Let's see if I can just get these guys to make me one. There's a bed. Always forget the door opens like that. Once these guys are done wanting from me, they can have the leftovers. Actually, let's just give them the leftovers now. There you go, guys. Well, we'll see if we get any baby villagers coming through this little hole I made. It worked. It worked. So I decided to explore the coastline a little bit to see if there was any more wrecked ships, like the one that was nearby us. I found one more. New buried map. Some paper, of course. Curse of Vanishing. Ooh, bamboo. And yeah, I'll take that. Frostwalker 1. Right. Is there a third chest in here? Hey, dolphin. Usually a chest right behind this. I'm gonna take damage. Let's see what that is. I kind of like Frostwalker. At first it was really bad because it would ruin your farms. It would, hello, Mr. Dolphin. Some emeralds. Lapis. Other stuff. Alright, let's get out of here before we drown. Yeah, the Frostwalker, would ruin flowing water, but I think they fixed it so it doesn't, but it's way nice to have for farms, or not farms, but finding things, and for especially transporting mobs across rivers. They can walk on the ice with you, you can sprint away if it's daylight, of course, and be able to get over a river, and it'll melt before the mobs can get on it, so you can ditch a patrol. Speaking of ditching things, let's get out of here. We're getting this started because our Fletcher likes to sell, or I'm sorry, not sell, buy sticks. And if I could find me a spider spawner, maybe, we could make ourselves a quick spider farm to get us some scaffolding. After many carrots left and planted, we have finally got ourselves. So I was trying to gather some more emeralds to buy the diamond pick that we just unlocked. I got jumped by a pillager patrol and I may have accidentally killed the captain while inside the village starting a raid. I think I can handle this. I've got my gear on. Just sit back and enjoy watching these gray guys fly. Alright, buddy, it's just me and you. Let's see what you got. Bring it on. One at a time. One at a time! That's cheating! Get wrecked. Come on. Reach! Nope, by fire be purged. I got purged. Let's try burning them again. What? No, no, not in the lava. Not in the lava. I got this. Die! Die! So satisfying. Alright, so I caught this guy in a hole, effectively pausing the raid. It seems to be stuck into an infinite loop, and there's a bug going on that if you kill him, the raid's just going to start over, and it will just keep starting over. And as you saw, I was actually having a really tough time with the raid. I came in unprepared. It looks like this this creeper thinks he can get on the action, but not today, thank you. Now, that actually wasn't the first time I tried to trap someone. I tried one here and also somewhere else, but they kept walking over it. It wasn't wide enough. Thankfully, though, it looks like all of my villagers did survive. I did barricade them appropriately. That said, however, because it says Raiders remaining 1, I effectively lost the battle. I lost the village. There's just one guy here, but because there is one, none of the villagers will trade with us. They're panicking, and as you saw, I kept dying and having to use scrap items and make gear on the spot before I could get my actual stuff, and I feel like we just need to get a home away from home built, a base with just the essential gear in case this happens. So I have an idea planned out, and it's actually over here. And I noticed this cave here, and I thought it'd be a really good idea to kind of build a small little cave dwelling in here and put a bunch of arrows and armor and food right here with a bed so that we can spawn. Alright, so this is what I got so far. I swapped out all of the gray stone with sandstone and sand. I also used half slabs to make it spawn proof even without light, so it kind of hides in better, and every time I hit that every time, kind of chipping away here trying to make a cave. There wasn't one at all behind where I put the chests, which later became where I put the door. I find this rather difficult because I'm not good at organic shapes, in my opinion. I do have a vision, like I want this sandstone wall to kind of morph into smooth stone to transition the entrance to the cave. I don't know what to do with the ceiling. I do know I want to have kind of some nooks and crannies to put chests and the bed ultimately over here. I keep running back and forth here to... That is the second time I have stripped those logs trying to hit that button. Just... You know what? I wonder how it would look with them all stripped. So I'd stop doing that. Let's see. You know, I think it might look better. It's not so loud and stand out on this side, and I wonder I wonder if it looks good on the inside. I think I might like it like this. Let's see. Yeah. I think that would do good. It's not nearly as distracting up there. It doesn't catch your eye, I feel like. So I think that looks good. You know, actually though, what if we went like this and put the knot of the log facing out with the button inside the center? I always liked that look, so maybe it'd look more complete. And yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. So that's how it's gonna look. And you know, I wonder about right here. Maybe put an item frame with a clock there. All right. Right now, I think is a good time to talk to you guys and say what I've learned these last 2 episodes about actually creating content. I've learned, watching back on my raw footage, that I am redundant and repeatedly will say things. I will stand still and I will record nothing, just standing there. I also have learned that I'm very disorganized and random and have already bitten off more than I can chew for just one segment, one episode. That is why this got split from the first one where I wanted to get a diamond pickaxe. And beyond that, I learned the technicalities. Like, for example, nearly this entire episode, I had no microphone. I had accidentally toggled the mute on my headphones, and so about 70% of this has been revoiced over. Also, I had a record key set where it was really easy to accidentally hit, and I wanted to have this cave building be more edited with lots of quick cuts, longer than I did with the pillage raid, but have them show the evolution of this cave. Unfortunately, I had stopped recording 20 minutes into about a 3-hour endeavor and didn't realize it. I unfortunately will soon have the finished project and not much more content after this bit. I have learned that I need to take smaller bites and be more controlled with small things to do, and I do plan to continue making these videos, and hopefully you guys enjoy them. And thank you for making it this far. If you have made it this far, I know it's been really hard to watch. I really think so, watching back on both the finished first video and this as I'm editing it. It would appear that our prisoners seem to have despawned, and now the raid is over, so I guess we won. We got our village back. Anyway, we have more than enough diamonds to buy our diamond pick, guys. Our diamond pick. Matter of fact, we have so many diamonds. We have enough to go over here and boom. Efficiency 2, unbreaking 3. Let's go store it for safety. Alright, so as you can see, we may have a few more pickaxes than just the one that we just bought. And the reason why is because originally I wanted to go dig all the way down to bedrock in the spawn chunks and dig out a 4 chunk by 4 chunk square, or a 2 by 2 rather, and build an iron farm all the way at the very bottom of the spawn chunks. And I decided that that's way too ambitious of a plan right off the bat, and that I really need to slow down and take smaller bites, like I had said earlier in the video. I've decided that this village is really nice, however, the village has been really let go. It's really messy. We got purple carpet covering vines there and over there. We've got escaping llamas, lots of llamas in general from all the wandering traders that have come by. I have been trading with them. That's where I've gotten all the different types of wood. Like earlier, we've seen the acacia trapdoors. I have not gotten spruce. That's I think the only one, maybe jungle wood, that I need. We also got cactus and some slime from them, which is really cool. Uh, we need to just take and either get rid of these llamas or do something with them. They're kind of in the way. We also have this giant patch of bamboo that we got out of a shipwreck, just ugly and in lines right here where I can quickly just harvest it. A little laggy right now, but then I can turn it into sticks and sell it. It's just a huge mess. And then on top of that, our crop farm that's all the way over here got attacked and destroyed by ravagers, and I decided to set it on fire with lava. And so now there's even different colored fences along with a giant wall of sugar cane and random tree farm over there. It's just a huge, huge messy place. We really should clean this up. I've been thinking that we should stay here for a bit. I've actually grown to really like the layout of this village. It's kind of a horseshoe shape. If you see how this hill right here is long and then it dies down a little bit, but then it goes to this big patch here, wraps all the way around, and then goes straight back that way to the river, leaving this big open valley in the bottom of it. And I really like that, and I think we could use it and fortify it and maybe move the village lower into this and using that as a natural barrier, push it up a little bit, put some small fences on it. It might be cool, but I don't think that's going to be the next plan. If you saw all those pickaxes had Unbreaking 3 but not Mending on it, I do want to put Mending on them, but I don't really have a way to get stuff fixed with experience reliably, so that's going to be the next plan, and that's actually going to be over here just on the edge of our village there. I had ran across this super early on, and I thought I was recording it. There it is. But again, my recording button was in a weird place, and I ended up not recording it. But there's this one stretch of cave right here that goes straight down, and it goes to a spider spawner. And that's literally all that's here. There's nothing over here. I haven't taken any of the resources out of it. There wasn't even a chest in here. It must have gotten eaten by the wall when it generated another cave or something. I don't know, but there was no chest. It was just the spawner, one piece of iron, and like a couple pieces of coal up there. And so I think what our next plan is going to be is that we're going to build ourselves a spider grinder so we can get experience out of it, maybe some string to take the bamboo and make scaffolding, which would be really awesome. And I'm thinking of having it point east. I have a feeling that it is right under this, which I do have plans on decorating. If you've ever played the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim, then you know the name Whiterun. And underneath Whiterun, on the side of the cliffside, is a little bandit camp. And I was kind of thinking of putting some pillagers here on, take some light gray carpet or something and make it so they can't leave, so they don't come up there and kill the village, but have a bandit kind of hiding under there. Like, he got split up from the patrol, and it's getting dark, so let's hurry on back to the village, because we managed to stay alive and well, not really stay alive, but we managed to protect the villagers during the raid. It would suck if they all died by a zombie, which they shouldn't, because I've actually reinforced them. I've given them iron doors so that doesn't happen. But you never know. We got this ugly thing in here with purple sheep and some cows. The purple sheep is because I was wanting the wool, and I was going to use the purple wool on a tower that I was going to build over on spawn chunks, but I think I'm going to change that plan because that's a very ambitious plan. I literally wanted that thing like, I think I plotted out a blueprint on a test world, and I never built it, but if I remember right, I made a footprint, and it was like a 4 chunk square tapered off, and it went almost to the block limit in the sky. and it was made out of quartz and purpur and wool. And that's a lot of quartz, so that might happen, but I don't think so. That's why originally I was saying that this village is probably going to have to go because it was too close to what I wanted. Because spawn is actually, I think, that hill right there. Right here, I think, is our spawn. But change of plans, we're going to get a little more modest in the builds, and we might get more ambitious and go big. But for now, I think we're going to start off with the spider spawner, which is going to be next episode. And then we're going to start cleaning this place up. We're going to find a home for this stuff. We're going to find a home for this. We're going to clean up all that sugarcane over there. We're going to add some roads and get rid of the llamas, whether we force a despawn to happen or we just take them to another place. I really like the brown llamas. I always have. I don't know why. Especially with the carpet. It looks so nice. I feel like the white llamas wearing this stuff on it, it looks like it's ready to go out in the winter and play in the snow. And for some reason, I don't get that same feel on these brown ones. So I think that's the plan. We're going to clean this place up. We're going to build a spider spawner. And we're going to have fun doing it. And as always, guys, today was a good day to play some Minecraft. Take care, y'all.